Okay, modelers, so today we're going to be doing a review on this kit, the Jagpanther. This is the late production version, and this is one of the Dragon Smart kits. I have had this one open. I haven't been through it properly. I just sort of opened it up. I love opening these Dragon boxes because they're so full of goodies. I love looking inside them when I buy them. So we're going to just do an in-box review on this, and I am going to do a build on it as well. What I'll do a separate video for the build. This is just an in-box review in case you want to have a look at that first before you actually buy the kit. So anyway, as you see, we've got really nice box art here. I love the box art on a lot of these Dragon kits. They're really well done. On the side here, we've got our colour call-outs, or like the different versions we can build there. And as you can see, there's quite a selection. It's quite nice. I have no idea yet which one I want to do. As I go through the build, I'm going to look at photos on the internet and stuff, and I'll choose which one I want to actually end up with as far as those colours go. On the other side here, you've got the typical Dragon stuff. Shows you a lot of the detail that they put into it and stuff like that. So anyway, let's open the box up and see what goodies we got inside here. Okay, so straight up we got our instructions, and there's your colour call-outs on the back. And like I say, you've got a few versions there you can go with, and they're all superb. They're all nice. I mean, the Jagpanther is just one of my favourites. Just absolutely love the thing. It's just such a beast of a machine. Then on the front there, got all our part call-outs, all our parts sprues. And going through from page 1 here, normal stuff with armour. You're starting off with your tracks, your wheels, and your wheels and your arms and that to hang on to the wheels and stuff like that. Then up here we're starting to go into some of the tools. Like you can see, the jack goes together here in a few pieces. Typical Dragon stuff, very detailed stuff. There's lots of little details go on there. Now as I build this, I will go through. There's parts that I will leave off. I won't put on there because if I'm going to do some masking and that, I don't want to have little parts that I can break off there when I do the masking. I'll add those on later on, but I'll do that when I'm going through the build to show you guys. What I do when I'm building these kits, if there's little parts that I don't want to put on yet, I'll put like a red dot where that part is, so I can go back through the instructions after I've done the masking, and it's easy to spot the parts that I've actually got to add to it. Next page here, we're starting to get the top part of the hull together. Got our gun housing and things like that. There's no interior stuff at all here by the look of it, guys. There's no when you put the gun together, sometimes they have like a little bit of inside stuff as well, but not on this kit by the look of it. It's all exterior. And this is the top part of the hull with your plates and that going over your exhaust and engine housing and stuff like that. Your extra tracks going on the outside there, and this is all your hatches on the top here. Now this looks fairly detailed as well. I mean, each hat, obviously you can have them posed open, but because there's nothing inside there, I won't pose these open, so there'll be nothing on the inside of the hatches. But yeah, it's very straightforward, and there's like I say, normally with the Dragon stuff, they have a little bit of the inside of the gun as well, so you can open a hatch and you can see the actual the loading mechanism, stuff like that, but not on this kit by the look of it. There's nothing inside it at all. So unless you want to build a scratch build interior, or you can buy an aftermarket one, I'm not sure. Just got our wire ropes on there, and here's some more colour call-outs here. So you got those, there's 4 there, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 on the back. So yeah, there's heaps of options there, guys. Anyway, very nice instructions. Okay, our first one here, this is like one of our cog wheels and stuff like that on the front there. And typical Dragon stuff, they're very nicely moulded, very fine detail on there. I can't see any flash on any of the parts. I can see seam lines on some of it that will have to be cleaned up, but that's that's standard run-of-the-mill stuff with injection kits. Here we got our Magi tracks. Now, I'm not the hugest fan in the world of Magi tracks. They're serviceable, they do work. You've got to do them in one sitting, I find, to get them to sag and things like that. If you glue them and leave them overnight, they're set solid and you can't muck around them. So, but I mean, they're better than vinyl tracks, put it that way, vinyl or rubber tracks. We've also got a bit of etch here. These are for the engine housing grills and stuff like that. Our wire rope, typical of some of these nice Dragon kits, you've got your actual real wire there. You'll have your heads that go on the ends of that and stuff like that, and you can super glue on. Got our clear parts here. They're very nice. Yeah, a little periscope. I mean, they actually look a little bit cloudy, but maybe just because it's in the plastic there. And we've got our decals down here. Now, most times dragon decals are just beautiful. I never had any problems with dragon decals, to be honest. So, yep, that all looks nice. And there we've got the top hole on the beast. Absolutely beautiful. And there's the part here. Looking at the welds inside here, they're very nice and crisp. The stuff along the top here may need to be actually built up a little bit. That's very fine in there. But these parts down in here, where the big major plates weld together, there's beautiful looking weld seam in there. I'll see if I can get the camera to, maybe not, you can't get enough light there. But anyway guys, just trust me, the beautiful weld seams there. Beautiful engraved detail on the back here, and where all the handles and things and tools go, very nice. And there's the top part of our hatch here, top part of the hull up here where our hatches go on. That's all very nice. You can see there's lots of little parts there for detail. Here we got our, down over our guards I suppose, wheel housings, things like that. A few grill vents there. Again, some beautiful detail in here with these bolt heads and stuff like that. Very nicely done. This is one of those tanks that looks plain on the box art, but it has got quite a bit of nice detail on it when you get a kit manufacturer like Dragon who puts the time in to make sure the details are fine. All the little pins and units there, very nice. This section here, grab handles, a few more grills. Got another top there, so there must be, obviously there's a few options. There's the back part of our, the bottom part of the hull. There's our fans for our engine housings. That's very nice actually. Got the tops on there, the caps and things like that, very nice. Periscope in there I can see. Yep, and you can see down on here, the machine gun housing. It's got that nice rough textured cast look to it, very nice indeed. Show the bottom part of our hull here, very straightforward. That's very nice. Wheel housings look to be very nice where the arms go in and stuff like that. Can't see any seam lines or anything that needed to be taken off. It looks okay. Here we have our gun. So no metal barrel in this kit guys, but that's built in one solid piece there, that barrel. So obviously there'll be a seam line across there you'll have to take off. Got the end of the muzzle brakes there, things like that, and down the base part of it. All very nice guys. And our last bag of goodies here is our road wheels. They're very nicely done, some beautiful bolts and things like that. Very nice. The wheel nuts are moulded into the centres there, very nice. Up here we can see these parts here obviously will go right through the bottom part of the hull, and they'll act like spring levers, so you can actually move the wheels around. I mean, it's not a true reaction of how these things work, but it gives you the leverage to be able to move your wheels around. A few track ends on here, they'll be the ones that go onto the outside of your armour, like spare tracks and things like that. And as I say guys, very nicely moulded, no flash. You've got the typical seam lines around your road wheels, but that you can clean up, but you're always going to get that, you're always going to have that seam line. That's just part of the process of moulding these things. But anyway guys, looks like a really nice kit. Like I say, I'm doing a build on this, so if you're really interested in this, have a look at my build. I'll go through these bits one part at a time as I'm actually doing the build. So if you're really interested guys, check that build out. I will actually be doing this one next because I've actually got someone who has, this is going to be a commission build. Someone wants to buy this off me. They let me choose what paint job I want to put on it. They just love the actual tank itself. They don't care what paint scheme it's got going with it. I will ring them up and just check with them, just to make sure before I do the build. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick review. Like I say, there's a build coming up. Watch that if you're really interested in this kit. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.